I'm Jesse, and here are a few things I don't really like about the Begode X-Way. While the weight of this wheel might not seem too bad while you're riding it, it's when you have to pick it up and transport it that becomes more of an issue. There's only a good couple of places to grab the wheel at. I grab it by the tail, right where the fender is, and the front handle. The wheel is only 83 pounds, which is actually considered pretty light when you compare it to some of the other wheels that are out that do about the same thing as far as top speed and range. There we go. Also, the reason I'm in ski gear today is because it's 36 degrees outside. So the second thing I don't really care for is the suspension in the cold. So as you continue to ride, that suspension gets to be pretty non-existent. That suspension is starting to sludge up already. It's working, but it's definitely not working the way it should be. It's just starting to feel harder and harder and harder. You know, as if I adjusted my softness and hardness to the hardest setting. All right, so here's another example of when the weight of your wheel may become pretty important for you. So this linkage here was rattling quite a bit when I first got the wheel, starting to cause a squeak. So what I ended up doing was putting some white lithium grease where I could see that the bolts were making that squeaking noise. I tried putting it in a few different places just to see exactly where it was gonna help, and it was just right here. You know, I'd also tried tightening these up, but you don't want them too tight. You want the linkage to move. As I'm hitting these trails going up and down the bumps, I'm dead silent. So going with some WD white lithium grease right here, just in this little spot, will make all the difference for you if you're hearing squeaks while riding. All right, one thing I'm a little bit nitpicky about is the seat. While I do really like the seat, it's just not very comfortable. So hopefully Begode down the road decides to make a more cushiony seat for these. All right, so the last thing I wanted to talk about was the part of the stanchion that is consistently getting dirty, that I'll need to clean constantly. Just that shiny piece right down there. You can see it's clean now, but it took a lot of dry lube to get it clean. The X-Way's been in the house for about a half an hour now. Just kind of want to show you the suspension has kind of already started to go back to normal. And that's just the oil inside the shock finally getting warm again.